There are nearly 195,000 people with over $1 million in their retirement account. They're not entrepreneurs, not business owners, not necessarily people with advanced degrees and impressive CVs. They are ordinary federal employees with regular salaries. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how they did it and how you can do it too, no matter what you do for a living. The strategy isn't a secret, and it isn't complicated. Invest your money in a broad index fund, starting as early as possible, and let it grow through compounding. That's it. It's one of the most talked about pieces of financial advice on YouTube, yet somehow it still doesn't stick for most people. So today I'm going to show you real examples, explain exactly what these people did differently, and show you the mistakes that are costing people hundreds of thousands of dollars for their retirement. Now, I'm not a financial advisor giving you a theory. I know this works because I retired several months ago after reaching financial independence as a federal employee myself. The examples I'm about to show you come from federal employees who posted their TSP account balances on Reddit. If you're unfamiliar with TSP, which stands for Thrift Savings Plan, it's simply the federal government's version of a 401k plan. Now here are some real TSP millionaire posters. A 42-year-old who has been investing for 20 years, a 45-year-old who has been investing for almost 21 years, a 46-year-old who has been investing for 20 years, a 47-year-old who has been investing for 25 years, another 47-year-old who has been investing for 24 years, and a 48-year-old who has been investing for 18 years. Again, the TSP works very much like a 401k, so what you learn here will apply whether you work for the government or a private company. A 2018 article from Federal News Network on TSP Millionaires found that outside of a small number of political appointees, most of these millionaires are just rank-and-file civil servants. Case in point, here's a post from a millionaire who's a mailman. And the number of people achieving millionaire status is only growing. According to a Fed Smith article from earlier this year, there are now 194,722 TSP millionaires as of January 1st, 2026. And the largest TSP account on record has grown to 9.96 million. Honestly, I think there could and should be far more millionaires because this investment strategy isn't complicated to execute. The problem isn't difficulty, it's that most people just don't know how they should be investing. Let's look at what happens in practice when someone doesn't follow it. Here's someone who's been contributing to their retirement plan for 17 years, yet their balance is just $54,581.59. Why so little? This person put every dollar into the G fund, and that's the answer. Now, if you're not familiar with the TSP, I'm going to explain their funds. But first, here's how others who invested for roughly the same amount of time or even fewer years got wildly different results. 17 years of contributing in C, S, and I funds, a millionaire. 16 years of contributing, a millionaire. 15 years of contributing, a millionaire. 14 years of contributing in C, S, and I funds, a millionaire. Although only 2 of these folks have identified the funds they're invested in, I am willing to bet that all of them are heavily invested in the C fund. So here's a quick description of the TSP funds that were mentioned in the posts shown. And your 401k plan should have equivalent fund options. By the way, the TSP plan has other funds that are not included on this slide. C fund tracks the S&P 500. S fund invests in smaller U.S. companies. So C and S together give you the entire U.S. stock market. I fund invests in international stocks for diversification outside the U.S. And then there's the G fund, which invests in U.S. treasuries. You can think of the G fund as a very safe cash equivalent. You won't lose money, but historically, this fund barely keeps up with inflation. The G fund is useful for people who want to manage risk close to retirement. But if you're years away from retiring and your money is sitting in the G fund, it's not going to grow the way it needs to. So what do these people who had built 7-figure retirement accounts actually say you should do? The same advice shows up again and again in the posts by many multimillionaires. But this person who retired at 56 with $2.9 million put it best. Max out your TSP contribution from day one. Invest it in the C fund or an equivalent S&P 500 index fund in your company's retirement plan, and then leave it alone. Don't try to time the market by moving money in and out of the G fund. Another poster with around $2.75 million thanked a coworker who nagged him to max out every single year. And this advice is really the separator. Contributing consistently for 15 to 25 years can make you a millionaire, but maxing out your contributions is what turns that into multimillionaire territory. Early in your career, when income is tight, that might mean living below your means in order to be able to prioritize retirement contributions. But the people who are able to do that will come out way ahead. Just remember these three things. Max out your contribution, invest in an S&P 500 index fund, and leave it alone until you're ready to retire to give compounding time to work. Now, if you found this video helpful or interesting, and you'd like to see more content on personal finance and retirement, check out my second channel, KYK Money Talk, linked in the description box below. Thanks for watching.